let's get into it. It's your boy, Dragon Blitz, perhaps daily even. Who knows? Trying to steal more world records. We got a 55-42 Batmaster seed by Crazy Four Blades. So let's go ahead and try and see who the real Batmaster is, perhaps. We'll see, though. And, of course, if you're watching on Dragon Blitz Daily, thank you so much for spending your time with me this evening, afternoon, morning, whenever you're watching this. Don't forget to like the video, comment, subscribe, all that fun stuff, as it does help me out a lot. Oh, you know what does help me out a lot as well? Damage stacks. Do you know how many damage stacks we got? 0? All right, it's over. We're not getting the world record, man. It's impossible. It's just never going to happen. Unless... hold on. Gamble, activate. That's right. If you're watching live on twitch.tv/DragonBlitz, you can gamble your internet points that you have earned via watching this channel and wager them to see if you can earn even more points. Should be a fun time. Also, I'm tall as heck. What the hell? Yo, Alucard finally hit his growth spurt. You guys seeing this? Chat bet no. No! I can't believe I'm getting bullied. To be fair, I am also getting bullied in game, so it's not like the worst bet, honestly. You're gonna bet against yourself? Ooh. True, actually, if you bet against yourself, you actually can't lose. Because either you get to keep your world record and gloat about it for the cost of some measly channel points, or you win. Win it all. No! Death made me short! He took away my platform shoes! Don't you hate when you try and roll up in the club, and the club is also your dad's house, and then the bouncer, a.k.a. your uncle, your other dad, their relationship is not really well explained. I mean, they do literally fuse bodies in Portrait of Ruin, so, you know, I'm starting to think that maybe Death and Dracula are a little bit more intimate than, as is led on by just the source material. Either way, they take your platform shoes and then they call you short. Was the end of that joke. Art max up. Whatever. That skeleton gets to live specifically because I feel bad that I kill him so often. One of your dad's toxic polycule? Oh, man.
Tribute.
Invisible car? Where?
Make them your slaves.
I'm sorry, I can't see. Did somebody just subscribe at tier 1? Thank you. There's a car behind me. I didn't see it, so I should be fine. That engine noise that I'm hearing that's getting closer, I'm sure it's nothing to worry about. Do I get super VIP? You'll get the keys to the channel, I guess. Jokingly. I legally can't do that. Or can I? Probably. I don't know. I'm not going to, though. It's Desert Bus, so it'll take 9 hours. True. Speaking of, that Desert Bus VOD, first of all, if you're watching us on Dragon Blitz Daily, the Desert Bus VOD is probably already up. Second of all, if you're watching live, the Desert Bus VOD will be uploaded to Dragon Blitz Daily. I don't think it's going to get a lot of views, but it's too funny not to. We had too much fun for that stream. In fact, if you saw the thumbnail and you're like, I don't know, I don't feel like maybe I should watch that because it's not SotN related, trust me, it's at least worth skimming through. We have a lot of fun. Unless you're afraid of fun, it's possible. If you are fun phobic, perhaps, you know, in this day and age, in this political climate, there are some fun phobes out there, you know. Look, it's crazy that like 50% of, you know, you'll poll people on like, is it okay to frolic in a field? Or do you think those who frolic should be executed on the spot? And it's like a 50-50 split here in America. The fun phobes are running the show. They want to make frolicking illegal. Yo, we get to master this bat? Alrighty. Hey, it's time to bat master. You know what? I'm grabbing this because I can. Whee! So here's the problem. We're 5 minutes in and we found Soul of Bat. This is a 55-minute seed? Ruh-roh. I wonder how that happened. It was SotN related because there was SotN being played on the Game Boy. That is true. SotN does make an appearance. Pretty important one if I do say so myself. I don't remember shit about this seed. The bat is on coke? No. It's meth. Nice Swing Smash Trail? Yeah, it's the meth. It's one of those amphetamine-induced hallucinations that I've heard so much about. Masturbate? Bat? Master... Huh? It's the Fent. I'm gonna be honest, I don't think you could... Well, not that I would be the one to test it. I don't think you can speedrun well on fentanyl. I don't think the body would be able to. But maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm stupid. I kind of don't want to fight this guy. I don't really have... Well, I do have the tools, actually. I guess we're gonna freaking... Yeah, we're just gonna monster vial this guy. I could try. This is not a challenge. I want to make this very clear. This is not the Dragon Blitz fentanyl speedrun challenge that's going large on TikTok. Don't let people fool you. It's not happening. Although that would be a thing to go viral on TikTok. What's up, everybody? Today we're doing the fentanyl speedrun challenge. I feel sleepy. My skin burns. Okay, that's all. No trail? Yankee no brim? No trail? I've never seen a no trail wing smash before. The bat runs on air. It's crazy. Damn, the shit they be doing to this bat. I kind of want a weapon, please. So I got no cape. You're saying I got no drip? Whee! This is funny. First day on stream, recently started watching videos, love the content. Thank you for the nice comment. Thank you. David, or David, however you prefer for it to be pronounced. Yeah, no Glock. I should. What's my magic at? 76. Shuriken, Javelin, literally nothing else. Theoretically, I shouldn't die to all rocks. Especially because there's a Fistotulcus right there. Calculated. Okay, now there's like a 0% chance we die. I've heard of Uncle Ben's 1 minute rice, yeah. Speaking of rice, okay. Can I talk about yesterday? I was celebrating with my family, my mom's birthday. As you do, good son alert. Good luck, DB, long-time listener, first-time caller coming from YouTube. Welcome. Some call you Tim. I'll call you Tim. Thank you, Tim. So we're celebrating my mom's birthday, and as a good son, I say, hey, you know, where are we going for dinner? My brother is the one that, like, you know, figured out a place to go. And his fiance, they're like, oh, we love this place. It's like a Korean hot pot place. It should be great. And I've done Korean barbecue in hot pot before. I personally, controversial opinion, think it's kind of a scam. And I'm like, it's like a $30 buffet. Are you sure? Hot pot can be amazing. under certain circumstances. One thing that's important to note, both me and my brother are vegetarians. So I'm like, we're not even getting like expensive meats or anything to get our, 30-something dollars worth of food. So that automatically, so for me, obviously my opinion is going to be slightly different, right? But the other thing that sucks about Hot Pot is like, you're telling me I pay $30 and I got $30 for soup. First of all, it's soup. Second of all, I got to cook the shit myself? Yeah, if you eat meat, I could see it's probably good because you just load up on like expensive meats and you get your money's worth. And also like, I don't know, cooking meat in a soup is like, you can't really fuck it up, right? Meanwhile, I have to be aware of, okay, so like I have to balance all these fucking flavors of these like different, do I do rice noodles? Do I do egg noodles? Like, what do I choose there? And if I leave the rice noodles in for too long, it turns into mush, and then the rest of the soup is fucking useless. And I'm not gonna go to the waitress and be like, sorry, I left my rice noodles in for too long because I couldn't tell if they were done yet, and now I have fucking mush soup. So can I get a new bowl of soup? I did eat a bunch of the radish, the pickled radish. That shit is delicious. I mostly filled up on kimchi and pickled radish, and I had a great time. But I'm still a little upset that it was $30 for soup. I know it's all you can eat soup, but there's only so much soup. You're also veggie and it's still great. I feel like the ultimately my issue with the concept of Korean hot pot is I don't want to make my own soup. You go there for the experience? The experience of potentially fucking up your own food and costing $30? Like, I am not a professional Korean chef. I am not designed. I have not done the proper training to know the proper soup making technique. I feel like it would take me weeks of practicing different like soup options to get good at making hot pot soup. And it's an expensive endeavor. It's an expensive hobby to get into. I'm over here thinking like, oh, dude, I don't want to get into another card game because card games are expensive. Becoming a soup guy is expensive.
Tribute.
47 months of Prime with the Cheeky Scout. Thank you very much. What is your opinion on Korean hot pot? The Cheeky Scout. I need to know. Because I'm over here. Maybe I'm just complaining for the sake of complaining. It's my favorite professional Korean chef. I'm not. That's the problem. I don't want to spend $30 to fuck up my soup, which I did fuck up my soup, which sucks. I dealt with it, and I ate a shit ton of kimchi and pickled cabbage well, that is, you know what I mean. Pickled turnips and stuff. I've never had it, so I think it is trash. True, actually. Korean barbecue, I think, makes more sense. Again, I don't eat meat, so it's not, like, for me. But I feel like... Because it's not even that much more expensive. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, I would much rather go to, like, a Korean restaurant where I can ask for, like, a miso or something like that and get, like, also, like, I don't know... some like spring rolls, some other like, like go all out and spend $30 and have them cook the food for me. Oh shit, it's Force of Echo. We don't need it. I'm over here ranting about soup. Bunch of Korean barbecue places make it for you. That ultimately, I've been to a Brazilian steakhouse and I do fill up on the cheese bread. But yeah, Brazilian steakhouses are yet another thing that Brazilian steakhouses make more sense to me at the very least. Conceptually. But hot pot, it's still soup, man. It's still $30 soup. Granted, it's unlimited soup. But I don't think you should pay $30 for soup. When do we get the year of the meats? For me, probably never. What? Yeah, we got 2 Vlad relics. We're chilling. We're fine. Can we talk about how this bat is flying around purely off of vibes?
I'm interested in this. I'm interested in this.
That's an expensive library card, and I wish I had a little bit more money.
Farewell for now.
Vlad relic soup. I'm sure if you are confident in making your soup as good as you possibly can, you could probably do some good stuff there. I feel like they should also, hear me out, an idea is you should have an option at these hot pot places to like pay an extra some amount of money to have somebody walk you through the process of making your soup. Because I'm sure there is some delicious soup options that I could have concocted for myself, right? Granted, I'd then be complaining like, oh, and I have to pay an extra $5 to learn how to make the damn soup. But granted, if it's something you want to do often, you do it once, and then, you know, you have the knowledge. So maybe it's worth. Huh? Oh, I have to go back to castle entrance. That makes sense. I think you can be polite and ask what they recommend. Yeah, but you still have to, like... There's a certain amount of babysitting with these soups. Because for me, I left... This is the prime example. I put broccoli in the soup. And the issue was, the broccoli... Broccoli is a vegetable that has a texture that is highly dependent on how much it is cooked. Obviously, much like all vegetables. So I throw it in. I wait probably like 5 minutes. I try and like see if it's like softened up a little bit. I'm like, no, not really. Wait another like 3 minutes. It is completely disintegrated into the soup. So it's like there was a prime period in which I could have actually had decently cooked broccoli, and I just missed it, and then the soup was ruined. To a certain degree, you could argue you're upset over your own failure. Yes, but ultimately, I shouldn't be the one in charge of my soup, man. I'm not paying $30 to make... If I wanted to pay $30 to make soup, I would buy all the ingredients and then make soup. You should get a discount. You're cooking it yourself. That's what I'm saying. The cereal soup, I would argue that sandwich is soup. Hear me out, because I don't care. Soup Master Speedrun. That's ultimately how I feel, is like, if I'm cooking my own food at a restaurant, the experience of, if you are really into cooking and you would like to pay to get the ingredients to cook whilst also being in a social situation, I imagine hot pot and like Korean barbecue is great. As somebody who is like, my experience cooking is pretty limited, 1. 2, I also, if I'm going out, I don't want to make it. I know somebody earlier asked if I had played Resident Evil 2, or not Resident Evil 2, Silent Hill 2, the original or the remake. The answer is the same for both. No. No! Speaking of no, I should have grabbed the freaking Force of Echo. It's over, man. I fucked up. It's fine, though. We're going to the caverns. If you think about it, the ocean is soup. It really is. Consequences will never be the same. I will never financially recover from this. Dude, it's so weird having no trail. Is chowder soup? The fact that you're asking that question is making me second guess it, but it's like, yeah, chowder is soup, right? Sure, like it's not even like that atypical of a soup. Tortilla soup? Oh, yeah, for sure. Hot dogs or tacos? Now you're smoking crack. I would argue the concept of a taco requires tortilla specifically. Now, if you put a hot dog sausage in a tortilla and wrap that shit up, I would say you are making a type of taco. I would call it a struggle bus taco. Canton, thank you for the prime. Cold dog? I'm more of an up dog kind of guy. Library card, huge. We can buy more if we find money. Then what is nachos? Tortilla chips with stuff. Usually some sort of cheese and maybe other sauces. Maybe meats. Is it bath soup? Yes, 100%. It's human soup. Do I just go straight to Second Castle? I feel like that's a bait that I could easily fall into. Because glasses is one of those weird progression relics or progression items where it's like, yeah, it's progression, but it like doesn't always have to be. Yeah, Badmaster's great. It's a good time. Ocean is soup. I will accept ocean is soup. It's not edible soup. Also, wait. Do you eat soup or do you drink it? Sometimes both. It depends. To be fair, if I were to consume the entirety of the ocean, I would say would you say you drank the ocean or did you eat the ocean? Tell that to whales. Whales don't. Well, I guess they are subsumed in ocean water, but do they consume it? I actually don't know. I'm not a whale expert. You suck soup? I think that does cover most options. Yeah, if you're a soup sucker. Yeah. Consume? Well, yeah, that's a more generic. If it's only the water, then you drank it. Also, is broth in and of itself soup? If so, then why do we make a distinction? Hold on, I'm blowing the lid on this whole fucking English language thing. You need broth to make soup, but is broth soup? Like if I were to just take vegetable stock and consume that, would I say I'm drinking soup? No, it's broth? But then how is anything else? But then what? Ice soup is the realest of all soup. Are bouillon cubes just dry soup? Did I say that right? If your beverage has ice in it, is it soup? Why do I have trails all of a sudden? My drugs kicked in? Could the ocean be a stew? Wait, what's the difference between a soup and a stew? Stew is thicker? I mean, I've never met a man named Stu, but if I imagine somebody named Stu in my head, they're probably pretty thick. If you're named Stu, you're probably looking pretty thick. It's a soup that's been stewed? Who is Stu and why does he get an entire like food type named after him? That's crazy. Soup can be seasoned with only salt after being vegetable broth? Wait, what? Missed? I almost missed that one. I should probably grab that diamond so I can get more library cards. Because I still haven't found any major sellables. Ooh, gaming. Stew is a verb? Are protein drinks soup then? Does soup have to be hot? It doesn't, right? There are cold soups. So then in that, coffee is bean soup, 100%. It's delicious bean soup. That gives you energy. Good soup has to be hot. Coffee is bean broth. But we talked about it earlier. What's the difference between broth and soup? It's not adding up. Oh, I said I was going to grab that diamond and I never did. It probably won't come up. Smiley face. Yeah, we'll just full clear. Wait, we're full clearing first castle with this anyway, so we don't need that many library cards. It's fine. This is a full clear of the first castle, is it not? I'm not missing any relics. So yeah, we're good. So tea might just be leaf broth then, and not soup, according to these anti-broth is soup people. Can we stop with the spikes and shit? Ah! Silver ring goes lol. We can check silver ring. Oh, and we got a diamond anyways. Never punished. And I think we also got multiple library cards there. When did I get chemtrails? The government's been doing it for years, brother. Didn't you see that they're using chemtrails to seed the hurricanes now? I heard about it from my elected officials. I love the world we live in today. I'm gonna die from spikes. All right, we're fine. I have Spike Breaker too. That's the funny part. That's a good question. Is lava earth soup? If not, is magma earth soup? That is the realest soup question. It's earth chocolate. Okay, you might be cooking with that one. Isn't lava melted rock? It is melted rock, but so is magma. It's a slurry? What's a slurry? Is that like a name brand for like a frozen beverage that I'm unfamiliar with? Or is it like a generic word? Make it all make sense. Beyondry, help! Thanks for the tier 1. Grand Falloon is a slurry. True. Human slurry. Okay, so we library card. I am cooking today. I cooked yesterday too. It wasn't very good, but I cooked. I paid them to cook my own soup.
What can I do for you?
I'm interested in this. I'm interested in this.
I definitely need to buy probably like 3 of these. Mablung is probably worth. It's very cheap. And a Covenant Stone, I'll grab 2. And you know what? An Elixir, just in case. And the rest is library cards.
Farewell for now.
Yo, what up, Sax Boss? Ah! Die. Where's my JoJo's Bizarre? Oh. I took off the Tolkas. Shops, it should sell soup. You know, it should. It really should. Nothing! So I guess the only thing we're not able to full clear actually is holy glasses. If we don't find the other ring. We're 30 minutes in already? Uh-oh, I gotta speed this shit up. We do have meal ticket, which has the potential to be soup. If you chew and eat your fingernails. First of all, nobody actually, like, ingests their own fingernails, right? I understand chewing on them, but nobody actually then goes through the process of, like, removing them and then swallowing them. Nobody does that. That is not real. Right? Right? You? Look. It's a nervous response. I got nothing to say. Fingernail microplastic. As a avid nail biter, I do bite my nails. I personally, you know, I'm literally just trying to reach for the nearest rung that I can plant my hand into to argue that I'm not weird. Because I do chew my fingernails. I don't eat them. But I understand the nervous response. I just want to know if it's cannibalism. No. I don't think there's anything. I don't think self-cannibalism is a thing. Even if you eat your own leg, I wouldn't call that self-cannibalism. I'd call that dumb. Infinite food glitch. Yeah, I call it the infinite food glitch. Son of a... Is that everything? My map tracker still doesn't work, but I think that has to be everything logically, because I've done everything else that I can think of. So yeah, we're good. We're going second castle then. It's called auto-cannibalism, and it's in fact a thing. Well, I mean, if it's done automatically, then, like, it's not really an action that you can take now, is it? Yeah, you got to make sure to turn on your auto-cannibalism, level that up to at least 4 before you go jungle. And if you're 1v1 mid, the auto-cannibalism is like, I don't know, I've never played League of Legends. Yeah, it's a biography that's done by itself. Gravity boots? Did I not do gravity? I did gravity boots. I definitely did gravity boots. Wee bit. I prefer manual cannibalism. It gives me better control over acceleration. That's what I'm saying. Me trying to pick my cannibalism... Oh, that's what it is. It's one of the isms that you can get in CVS 2. Capcom versus SNK 2. There's C-ism, there's A-ism, there's auto-cannibalism. Yeah, it's C-groove. There we go. Yeah, you got to pick manual in those old fighting games as well. If you choose auto, it's like, you know, it's not tournament standard. You always pick turbo as well. Did the chemtrails change? Yeah, when you go between certain areas, the chemtrails change colors. Much like in real life. Oops. I done fucked up. And that's the shit the government doesn't want you to know about. Is hitting doppelganger with dark metamorphosis considered cannibalism? Ooh, okay. Is drinking your own blood auto-cannibalism? But what if it's just a little bit? What if it's on accident? Like you brush your teeth and then like your gums start to bleed and then like you then consume that, obviously, because where else is it going to go? So are we all vampirisming ourselves? Is blood soup? You can make blood soup, no? There are certain like dishes that require that there's blood involved. There's got to be blood soup. They're civilized suckers. Black pudding exists. First of all, if it comes from Britain, it's not food. First of all. That is, we need to get this straight, everybody. I know we're having a lot of fun with, is hot dog a sandwich? Is soup cereal? Cereal soup? No. If it comes from the British Isles, it is not food. It can technically be consumed, but we can't start calling that shit food, bro. Come on. White Skittles? What is that? I don't even know what that is, but I know it's disgusting. If it's British, I don't want to hear about it. Fish and chips are food. They can have that. That's their one thing, and, you know, honestly, it's whatever. It's pub food. That shit's Korean. All right, I'll give it to Korea. Let them have it. The other thing that's fucking insane to me, so the British colonized like so much of the world looking for spices, right? There were literal spice wars. Their food's got no spices in it. Huh? What was the spices for? What were all the wars for? What? You don't put any fucking spice in your food, brother. What do you mean? They were selling it to Spain? That's so sad. That's why their food has no spices, actually. They were too busy trying to make a profit. Ow, I got whipped. Ow! Maybe I should be Maulblunging. I should be Maulblung maxing, yeah. I just don't want to use too much of my MP. Don't brush your teeth for infinite spice glitch. Jesus Christ. Ugh, that made me just fucking disgusting. American barbecue is just soy sauce and corn syrup. Well, it's just whatever the fuck barbecue sauce is, yeah. And then stealing all of the good, like, barbecue recipes from, like, neighboring, like, Hispanic countries. That's what barbecue sauce is? Just ketchup, corn syrup, and soy sauce? That ain't real, right? Is salt considered a spice? It's a rock. I don't think rocks can be spices. Maybe I'm wrong. We need an expert. Mr. Nobu, thank you for the 7 months.
And make them your slaves.
Sad but true, damn. Frick me. Hold on, we gotta actually go into turbo mode real quick. I will say vinegar is probably... If you had to... Where would you place vinegar as a, like, taste profile? Like, it's not sweet. It's not savory. Like, where does it sit on the tongue? And why is it so good? It's tart? Oh, yeah, it is tart. I forgot tart was a thing. Tier list incoming. Hey, for a tier 3. I'll tier list anything. Tangy? Yeah, I guess, yeah. Look, I'm not an American barbecue defender. Look, my ass hasn't eaten meat in a decade, all right? And I'm not out here getting, like, barbecue flavored, I don't know, tofu. Like, that's not really a thing. Okay, creature coming in clutch. It could be. It probably is somewhere. Probably in, like, Austin, Texas. Where they're like, get our Texas barbecue, but also y'all's a bunch of liberal sissies, so we're going to make it soy. which actually sounds kind of nice. Do I eat Impossible meats? Not very often. Like, my meat substitute of preference is usually just tofu. Seitan is also pretty good. Although I haven't really cooked up any seitan for myself in a long time. And also, if you're, like, sensitive to gluten, then, like, you know. Portobello's. I'm not a big mushroom fan specifically because they are, Portobello specifically, too much liquid. The liquid to solid ratio is just not there for me. And that's a problem. And also, it's very hard to get, in my opinion, a nice just chewy texture. Like rubbery texture out of, what's it called? Out of Portobello's. Granted, it could be a skill issue. I could just be not good at cooking them. But the streamer like sushi. Like, I could fuck with a Californian roll with some soy sauce, yeah. Some seaweed wraps, sure. I don't eat fish, so other than that. Finally caught a live stream. Your videos have been keeping me sane. Oh, thank you. Hey, good luck on the job hunt. I know it's tough out there. Whoa. I think I'm going to go back with a save split right now to First Castle. Spicy mayo is fun. I could fuck with some spicy mayo, some sriracha mayo. Chipotle mayo is another fucking insane combo. I would never have a lot of it because it's like 10,000 calories a tablespoon or whatever, but it's so fucking good. Daft, thank you very much for the Prime Gaming. Chipotle mayo is so dummy good for no fucking reason. Isn't most mayo made from eggs? It's like eggs, vinegar, like other stuff. Yeah, it's an egg sauce, basically. That doesn't make it any less delicious. Yeah, they're vegetarian, they're not vegan. There's also, like, mayo substitutes that are pretty good that are vegan. The only reason I say I'm vegetarian and not vegan is because, like, I do eat mostly vegan. It's just, especially when I'm traveling, which has happened more and more because of, like, GDQs and stuff like that. Certain cities are impossible to eat vegan. Vegetarian is doable. But, like, if I'm eating out, I usually am like, I know what's vegetarian. I'm not going to be like, oh, actually, like, is there any, like, milk product at all in this? I just don't. Like, that's just not a battle that I'm willing to fight right now. Maybe in the future, if I have extra time and resources that I can dedicate to really optimizing my diet, I would, but I'm surprised your governor hasn't made veganism illegal. Shh. It's actually worse than abortions here, yeah. Like, the veganism ban is happening first, for sure. They show up to your house randomly. They do random checks to see if you have any cheese in the fridge. This guy got soy milk! No. It's for a specific recipe, I swear. Give me a cow titty right now. I'll suck that shit dry. Smoking versus streaming? Que no los dos. What? Por que no los dos? That's me every day. How do you ban a food preference? It's a joke. It is a shame that soy milk, of all things, got like the insane conspiracy right-wing grifter stink on it. Because it's like, kind of the best milk alternative for most people who don't have like a soy allergy, obviously. But it's like really good. Next, they're going to ban jokes. That's why I prefer X the Everything app. Fuck! Because comedy is still legal there. My grand leader, emperor, ruler, Elon Musk has decreed it so. And he's the funniest guy I know, so. Almond tastes way worse. It's also just so bad for the environment. Do you know how much water gets used for like 1 cup of almond milk? It's insane. Almond milk is like probably one of the worst options, to be honest. IMO. I'm an almond hater. I'm an almond hater. Call me an almond hater. Grand Vizier Joe Rogan agrees. I don't remember the exact ratio. I just know it's like wild. Soy is bad for testosterone. Oh, somebody who doesn't know anything about how the human body works detected. What? That's crazy. I'm sorry to call you out like that, Pill Cap, but that's actually just not true. That's what I'm talking about. It's like, it's just a right-wing propaganda that makes no fucking sense. There's like no studies, there's no scientific evidence to back it up. The closest we have is that soy uses a completely different protein called phytoestrogen. Phyto meaning plant. And people are like, see, it's estrogen, it'll give you titties. I can't have none of that shit in me, even though it's like a completely different protein that works differently in plants. Also, estrogen is a type of like hormone, not specifically. It's fine. Yeah, drinking normal milk gives you way more estrogen and progesterone, for sure. You're telling me I'm not a plant. Well, actually, okay, if you are a plant, and this is all, I'm trying to like pump out 7 jokes at the same time. If you are a plant and you are transitioning, soy milk is the go-to. Because that's the other thing, right? If you were really like, I needed as much, if there was a free, like copious alternative to ingesting estrogen, you would think the trans community would be on that shit, and they'd be like, you need to drink 12 cups of soy milk every fucking day. Get it twisted, you should be soy maxing. But guess what? None of the trans people are talking about that shit because it doesn't work. As a lesbian, I could say titties are good. Yeah. Like, there would be a black market takeover from trans people to hoard all the soy milk. That would be the real trans panic. Drink actual milk. Fair enough. Phenomenal chat. We barely talked about the game. We got world record, unless I die here. It's possible. You grew a gourd plant this year. It's self-pollinating? Damn. What does self-pollinating mean in the plant world? Actually. It can fuck itself?
Go back whence you came. Trouble the
Hey,
soul
botanist here. Actually, plants engage in self-intercourse all the time.
How is it that
Solving the world's problem at twitch.tv/DragonBlitz. True! And if you want to join live stream, twitch.tv/DragonBlitz, so you can be a part of these silly-ass conversations.
for what profit
Click the link in the description, subscribe, leave a like, leave a comment. I'm sorry to like the four people that maybe got upset out of all the shit I said, but you know, It's all made up. It's all fake. I'm just an internet man who's not real. In fact, watch this. I'm gonna blow your freaking minds. You guys want to see something? Whoa! None of this is real. It's all made up. It's all pixels. It's all pixels. Ah! Goodbye, YouTube.